Hello students, welcome to our biology class of 12th science and home science stream. Myself Mrs. Anita Vijay Kulkarni from HPT Arts and RYK Science College Nashik. Today I will like to teach you chapter number 4 and lecture number 2. Topic is molecular basis of inheritance. In that the subtopic is DNA packaging. DNA packaging. In mammalian cell, length of DNA is about 2.2 meter and size of typical nucleus is 10 raised to -6 meter. Such a long DNA molecule can be accumulated in a small nucleus due to condensation or coiling and supercoiling nature of DNA. This is called DNA packaging. DNA पॅक होणं म्हणजेच डीएनए पॅकेजिंग आहे. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, मॉलिक्युलर बायोलॉजीचा अभ्यास डिटेलमध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉन मायक्रोस्कोपचा शोध लागल्यानंतर झाला हे आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे. सेल इज व्हेरी मच मायक्रोस्कोपिक. There are two types of cell, eukaryotic and prokaryotic. Here they give one example of mammalian cell. So mammalian cell DNA is very much long. It is a long elongated structure. And such long elongated DNA will pack inside a very small nucleus which is very small, that is 10 raised to power -6 meter. So how it is possible? It is possible because of the condensed coil nature of the DNA and supercoiling nature of the DNA. आता एखाद्या समजा बॅगेमध्ये आपल्याला व्यवस्थित कपडे भरायचे असतील तर आपण ते व्यवस्थित घडी करून त्याच्यामध्ये भरतो, तेव्हा कुठे ते व्यवस्थित त्या बॅगेत, छोट्या बॅगेत पण जास्त कपडे आपण व्यवस्थित भरू शकतो. तशाच प्रकारे इथे हे जे न्यूक्लियस आहे हे फार मायक्रोस्कोपिक आणि स्मॉल आहे. इलेक्ट्रॉन मायक्रोस्कोपशिवाय आपण त्याचा अभ्यास करू शकत नाही. तर या छोट्याशा न्यूक्लियसमध्ये इतका लांब लचक डीएनए कसा मावेल? तर त्यासाठी त्याला कॉईल होणं आवश्यक आहे, सुपर कॉईल होणं आवश्यक आहे. त्या कॉइलिंग आणि सुपर कॉइलिंग जे डीएनएचं जे नेचर आहे त्याला काय म्हणतात? डीएनए पॅकेजिंग. Packaging of genetic material in prokaryotes. On the basis of structure of nucleus, there are two types of cell: prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell having very much primitive type of nucleus, while eukaryotic cell having advanced type of nucleus. Those things are already over in our 11th standard, the difference between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. So packaging of genetic material in prokaryotic cell is due to the coiling and supercoiling nature of the DNA. Here one example, for example, in E. coli cell. So E. coli, you know very well, it is a Escherichia coli bacteria. So bacterial cell is, this is what prokaryotic cell. The cell size is about 2 to 3 mu long and not having well organized nucleus. Obviously this is a prokaryote, so nucleus is not well organized, means there is a no double membrane structure of the nucleus, and only the simple circular DNA act as a genetic material because E. coli is a prokaryotic cell. Nucleus is present, which is small circular highly folded and ring of DNA. न्यूक्लियड असतं त्याच्यामध्ये, पण तो कसा आहे? सर्क्युलर आहे, हायली फोल्डेड आहे, आणि ती सर्क्युलर रिंग इज नथिंग बट द नेकेड रिंग ऑफ द DNA. This DNA is about 1100 mu long in perimeter and having about 4.6 million base pairs. 4.6 दशलक्ष इतक्या बेस पेअर त्याच्यामध्ये असतात. आता such type of long DNA 1100 mu long in perimeter and having 4.6 million base pairs. आता बेस पेअर हा शब्द आपल्याला कुठे आला होता? That is the structure of DNA. In DNA is count with the help of the perimeter, that is base pair. जितक्या बेस पेअर DNA मॉलिक्यूल मध्ये असतात त्यानुसार त्याची लांबी आपण मोजू शकतो. So here in prokaryote there are such type of 4.6 million base pair long DNA, and the shape of nucleus such long DNA is fitted in the cell 2.3 mu long, means very much microscopic cell size of E. coli bacteria, and long DNA is fitted or packed inside the small nucleus. So DNA, how it is possible to pack such type of DNA into the very microscopic cell? So there are some charges, positive charge and negative charge, among the DNA and the protein. So this genetic material DNA associated with the protein. So here we find that DNA is negatively charged circular. So in prokaryotic cell DNA is negatively charged and circular. हे लक्षात ठेवा की prokaryotic cell मध्ये DNA हे circular आहे आणि negative charge आहे. Histone like binding protein are positively charged. इथे हिस्टोन नावाचं जे प्रोटीन आहे ज्याला HU म्हणू आपण, ते पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज आहे. ऑब्वियसली देर इज अ अट्रॅक्शन बिटवीन दोज चार्जेस, पॉझिटिव्ह अँड निगेटिव्ह. सम एन्झाइम्स आर ऑल्सो हेल्पफुल फॉर पॅकेजिंग nature of the DNA. So protein and enzyme. So enzyme glycerase and enzyme tryptoisomerase. Those two enzymes are helpful for the purpose of packaging. There is a supercoiling and coiling state of the DNA will remain because of the such type of enzyme activity. Enzyme glycerase and enzyme tryptoisomerase 1, DNA tryptoisomerase 1 and DNA glycerase enzyme are helpful, which are having positive charge. So this combination of protein and enzyme which is positively charged and DNA itself is negatively charged is very helpful for the purpose of packaging of genetic material. So here in the diagram we observe that here negatively charged DNA becomes circular, negatively charged DNA become circular, reducing the size 350 mu in diameter. आता diameter का आपण म्हटलं कारण हा circular आहे. In diameter this further reduces to 30 mu. This is possible because of the RNA connector. You look here, RNA connector. So हा circular जो DNA होता हा आता कसा झाला loops form मध्ये. So folded here 40 to 50 loops are there actually, which are having now 30 mu. Now next is what in C figure, supercoiled and folded nature. 30 mu diameter because of the folding and looping. 30 mu because of the folding and looping is possible, and after that it converted into only 2 mu because of the coiling and supercoiling nature of those loops. Each loop is independently supercoiled. Now here you observe each loop is independently supercoiled, and in this way material genetic material can properly pack inside the cell. You look here in the diagram. Now whenever there is a partial role of RNA's digestion enzyme, then partially uncoiled chromosome is possible. If there is a enzyme role, here RNA is what? RNase is enzyme. Here RNA is enzyme hai. And here partial role of, if the DNA is enzyme digestion, then RNA cleave if it is necessary. But here in C figure we find the supercoiled folded nature of the chromosome, and in this way the small cell can accumulate this type of DNA which is called as coiling and supercoiling nature of DNA. So now next point is packaging in eukaryotes. So eukaryotes means the eukaryotic type of cell. Eukaryote means advanced type of nucleus, means cell having advanced type of nucleus. Best example is mammalian cell. Well organized nucleus is present. Well organized nucleus containing nuclear membrane, nucleolus and chromosome. DNA is genetic material and this is very much complex in case of eukaryotic cell. So also called as organization of DNA is very much complex in eukaryotic cell. Arne Kornberg in 1974 reported that DNA is associated with histone and non-histone protein. या सायंटिस्टनी सांगितलं आपल्याला की कॉर्नबर्ग या सायंटिस्ट सांगितलं की DNA हे हिस्टोन आणि नॉन हिस्टोन प्रोटीन सोबत जुळलेले असतात. मीन्स DNA is genetic material is associated with or it present with histone and non-histone type of protein, and hence the packaging is possible in such a type of complex structure. So those histone protein also made up of something, means histone are the protein rich in lysine and arginine. लक्षात ठेवा की युकॅरियोट मध्ये जे हिस्टोन आहे त्याच्यामध्ये लायसिन आणि आर्जिनिन असतात. बोथ हॅव्हिंग पॉझिटिव्ह चार्जेस अँड बोथ आर बेसिक amino acid residue. So they are basic in nature. Positive charges, histone means protein which is associated with DNA is rich in lysine and arginine and having positive charge. Means because of this positive charge packaging is possible, because the DNA having negatively charged. So हिस्टोन आर द सेट ऑफ पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज बेसिक प्रोटीन. म्हणजे हिस्टोन काय आहे, पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज ज्याच्यामध्ये ज्याला पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज आहे आणि जे बेसिक प्रोटीन आहे असे हिस्टोन आहे जे निगेटिव्ह चार्ज DNA सोबत पॅक होऊ शकतात. म्हणून युकॅरियोटिक मध्ये जरी कॉम्प्लेक्स DNA असले तरी हिस्टोन प्रोटीन आणि त्याचे चार्जेस पॅकेजिंग साठी मदत करतात. सो इन दिस वे न्यूक्लियस इज वेल ऑर्गनाइज्ड इन eukaryotes and packaging is very much complicated, but it is possible because of the histone type of protein and the negatively charged DNA. Histone octamer. Already I told you students what is histone. Histone is a type of protein. Octamer means what? 8 molecule of histone. Octamer, octa means here 8 molecule of histone, that is nucleosome core, is made up of 4 type of protein. तर हिस्टोन मध्ये प्रोटीन आहे आपल्याला माहिती आहे. सो 8 molecules of this histone is made up of 4 types of protein. 2 molecules of each of the 4 types of protein, that is H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. Look at the diagram. So this is the 8 molecules, hence it is called octamer. 8 molecule of histone. Core म्हणजे काय, मध्यभागी. So they are present in the center of the nucleosome. Nucleosome मध्ये आहेत ते, hence it is called core. H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. So 2 molecule of each, प्रत्येकांचे 2 means 4 multiplied by 2 equal to 8. So in this way the 8 molecule are present here, and those 8 molecule of the histone is present inside the nucleosome, hence called as a histone octamer. H1 binds with the DNA threads where it enter and leave the nucleosome. So here H2A, H2B, H3 and H4, such type of histone octamer is a bind with a special type of histone protein, that is H1. So H1 join where the starting point and the ending point. असा पूर्ण DNA ला असा गुंडाळून जातो आणि असा रॅप होतो, आणि स्टार्टिंगला पण H1 असतो, H1 टाइप ऑफ हिस्टोन असतो, आणि DNA पूर्ण रॅप झाल्यानंतर जेव्हा इथे सुद्धा पहा तुम्ही फिगर मध्ये, इथे सुद्धा हा H1 टाइप ऑफ हिस्टोन असतो. सो ब्लॅक कलरचा दिसतो ना, हा H1 टाइप ऑफ हिस्टोन आहे. आणि हियर हे कॉइल जे नेचर आहे, कॉइलिंग जे आहे ते DNAच आहे. सो हिस्टोन ऑक्टामर आर प्रेझेंट हियर, and H1 type of histone at starting and end, they are helpful for joining or making such type of octamer, that is called histone octamer. beads on string. One nucleosome contains 200 base pair DNA helix around itself. About 146 base pair long segment of DNA remains present in each nucleosome. Under electron microscope, DNA helix of 200 base pair wrapped around the histone octamer. It takes about 1 and 3/4 turns and it look like beads on string. Here you observe the figure. Those are what? The nucleosome. Those nucleosome already you know, those are what? The octamer. The histone type of protein is present here and DNA coil wrapped here. So approximately 146 base pairs are required for wrapping this DNA. It is observed under the electron microscope. So such type of beads, they appear as a beads on the string. म्हणजे एक मोत्यांची माळ जशी असते तसं आपल्याला दिसतं हे की हिस्टोनचे जे प्रोटीन आहे आणि हा डीएनएचा हा लिनियर डीएनएचा हा दोरा आहे म्हणून त्याला काय म्हटलंय beads on the string. So nucleosome are repeating unit of chromatin which are thread like and it having the which can able to stain and which present inside the nucleus, and such beads we can able to observe only under the electron microscope. Here the beads on string structure of the nucleosome and linear DNA. This gives idea about the coiling of or association of histone protein with the DNA for the purpose of coiling or for the purpose of packaging of the genetic material. Same thing here we observe such type of telephone coil like structure and those nucleosome. So approximately 111 angstrom their length and width is 60 angstrom. This chromatin fiber, it looks like such type of beads, and here what the linear DNA joined to each nucleosome. If you observe under microscopy technique or under the electron microscope, again it will look like the telephone wire like structure. So such type of proper packaging among the negative charge DNA and positively charged histone octamer protein, the very complex package occur inside the eukaryotic type of nucleus. Solenoid structure. If 6 such nucleosome get coiled and that look like a telephone wire, we already see the beads on string. So nucleosome along with the DNA they appear as a beads on string. त्याला आपण मोत्यांची माळा म्हणू. So nucleosome coil and supercoil and under the electron microscope they appear a telephone like wire. टेलिफोनची वायर आपण बघतो एकदम कॉईल झालेली असते लँडलाईन टेलिफोनची, तशासारखं ते स्ट्रक्चर इलेक्ट्रॉन मायक्रोस्कोप खाली दिसून येतं की त्याला टेलिफोन वायरमध्ये जशी कॉइलिंग असतं. सो न्यूक्लियोसोम देन DNA in this way they supercoil. The chromatin is packed to form a solenoid structure of 13 nanometer diameter and also called as approximately 300 angstrom. Further supercoil and forms loop structure called chromatin fiber. So here solenoid means what? The molecule are very much packed or supercoil, and they for the condensation and thickening of the chromosome in order to pack in a small structure. Here we observe in case of the cell division, especially in the metaphase stage, the such 1 2 3 4 5 6 such a 6, look in the diagram, such a 6 nucleosome they pack here. They are having approximately 300 angstrom or 30 nanometer diameter, but they can able to fix here in a small, that was in a very much a small region, that is 110 angstrom. So this 110 angstrom fiber region only, but 300 angstrom metaphase chromosome by means of the coiling and supercoiling or condensation, it can able to fit in this region. So this is very helpful for the purpose of condensation of the chromosome, especially for metaphase stage. You look in the diagram. So this 6 such molecule can able to fit in the region because of the supercoiling, and they look like a telephone wire. Look at this just boil telephone wire. Now such supercoiling and coiling nature, that also the special protein is essential for that. That is called NHC, non-histone chromosomal protein. It is also called as additional set of protein. In case of eukaryote, such type of high level packaging need the additional set of protein, and that additional set of protein is called non-histone chromosomal protein. So for formation of more supercoiling nature and for proper packaging in very small microscopic region or at a time of cell division, such type of non-histone chromosomal protein is very helpful for the cell. Next topic is heterochromatin and euchromatin nature. Heterochromatin and euchromatin region of the chromosome. So chromosome having two types of region, and this two type of region is appear very much different, or this region we can able to highlight, or we can able to observe under electron microscope properly, because those two region having different staining property. So heterochromatin region and euchromatin region. So what do you mean by chromatin? You know the chromosome, and region means the part of chromosome, which having such type of nature, means they form heterochromatin and euchromatin, gives the special type of structure of chromosome, that because of their binding nature. So heterochromatin, first of all heterochromatin, this term was proposed by हेज नावाच्या सायंटिस्टने हेट्रोक्रोमॅटिन रिजनला हेट्रोक्रोमॅटिन म्हटलं आहे. हेट्रोक्रोमॅटिन रिजन म्हणजे काय, आपल्याला माहिती आहे क्रोमोसोम्स, दे आर प्रेझेंट इन द न्यूक्लियस. क्रोमोसोममध्ये काही भाग असा असतो जो युक्रोमॅटिनपेक्षा वेगळा असतो. अशा वेगवेगळ्या भागातून आपण त्याचा स्टडी करू शकतो. सो दिस म्हणजे पूर्ण होमोलॉगस क्रोमोसोम नसतो, एकसारखं त्याचं स्ट्रक्चर आपल्याला इलेक्ट्रॉन मायक्रोस्कोपखाली दिसणार नाही. This term was proposed by Hess. In eukaryotic cell, during interphase and early prophase, some chromosome remain in condensed state. That region is called heterochromatin. Do you know the cell having different function? So cell division is also very important function in case of the eukaryotic cell. Cell divide, eukaryotic cell division is also very much complicated. You know different stages of the cell division: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. So interphase stage, you know. This interphase stage means nothing but the stage between the two cells cycle, interphase, and prophase. In those stages the chromosome are very much condensed. Condensed means short and thick. So this short and thick region appears differently under the electron microscope, hence it is called heterochromatin. Short thick chromosome region during the interphase and prophase cell cycle stage is called as heterochromatin region. It is generally mostly inactive. आता हे शॉर्ट आणि थिक आहे आणि इनएक्टिव्ह आहे region, and appear dark under electron microscope. आता त्याला स्टेनिंग केल्यानंतर तो थोडासा डार्क म्हणजे काळसर किंवा जे स्टेन आहे ते खूप जास्त तो सोक करतो, कारण तो स्ट्रॉंगली सोकिंग प्रॉपर्टी त्याच्यामध्ये आहे. स्टेन तो ॲब्झॉर्ब करतो जास्त. इट ॲब्झॉर्ब मोर अमाउंट ऑफ स्टेन, हेन्स बिकॉज ऑफ द कंडेन्स region. So it appear very dark under electron microscope. So it is generally mostly inactive region and appears dark under electron microscope. It is rich in DNA. हा region DNA याच्यामध्ये खूप जास्त असतात. अँड स्टेन स्ट्रॉंगली ॲज कम्पेअर टू युक्रोमॅटिन. युक्रोमॅटिनच्या तुलनेमध्ये याची स्ट्रेनिंग ॲब्झॉर्टिव्ह प्रॉपर्टी जास्त असते. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड हेट्रोक्रोमॅटिन रिजन विच अपियर at the time of cell division, or this is the condensation for the purpose of cell division, the condensation property of the chromosome. Now euchromatin हा पण क्रोमोसोमचाच रिजन आहे. दिस रिजन ऑफ क्रोमोसोम विच आर नॉन कंडेन्स स्टेट. आता हा कंडेन्स नाही, आता रिलॅक्समध्ये फॉर्म असेल. नॉन कंडेन्स इट इज लाईट. इलेक्ट्रॉन मायक्रोस्कोप खाली हा लाईट दिसतो, डार्क कलरचा दिसत नाही, लाईट कलरचा दिसतो. व्हेरी मच ॲक्टिव्ह, हा ॲक्टिव्ह आहे फॉर अँड फास्ट रेप्लिकेटिंग रिजन. तर रेप्लिकेशन ऑफ द DNA, ड्युप्लिकेशन ऑफ द DNA आपण अभ्यासणार आहे. सो DNAचं जेव्हा रेप्लिकेशन होते तेव्हा हा रिजन खूप ॲक्टिव्ह असतो. इथे सेल डिव्हिजनच्या वेळेस ॲक्टिव्ह असतं हेट्रोक्रोमॅटिनमध्ये, इथे रेप्लिकेशनच्या वेळेस हा रिजन युक्रोमॅटिक रिजन ॲक्टिव्ह असतो. So eukaryotic region is very much active at the time of fast replication of DNA. Hence, it is called replicating unit. It is transcriptionally active region. हा transcriptionally active आहे. आणि हा heterochromatin is as compared to heterochromatin, because heterochromatin is transcriptionally inactive. आताच आपण पाहिलं की याच्यामध्ये खूप प्रमाणात DNA असतात. सो तो ट्रान्सक्रिप्शन इनएक्टिव्ह आहे हेट्रोक्रोमॅटिन, आणि युक्रोमॅटिन ट्रान्सक्रिप्शन इनएक्टिव्ह आहे. सो इन दिस वे द टू रिजन ऑफ द क्रोमोसोम, हेट्रोक्रोमॅटिन अँड युक्रोमॅटिन. अँड शॉर्टली आय टेल यू, युक्रोमॅटिन is a condensation of chromosome at the time of interphase and prophase type of cell division, which is appear dark under electron microscope. Its staining property is more, and it having more amount of DNA, and this is a genetically or transcriptionally inactive. While euchromatin is this region is not condensed, light in light under light region observed under the EM, and it is very important at the time of replication or duplication of DNA, and it is transcriptionally inactive. And here while you compare their activity, they are very active as compared to heterochromatin during replication of DNA. So in this way, this is about the euchromatic region and heterochromatic region of the chromosomes, which is present inside the nucleus, and they are very helpful for the purpose of cell cycle or cell division, and also the replication of DNA. So both the region heterochromatin and euchromatin are very much helpful for the function of the cell. Such type of question asked in the differentiate between heterochromatic region of chromosome and euchromatic region of chromosome. So this tabular form points is very helpful for you. So go through it. And today we will study all those topics related with the packaging of genetic material, and packaging in prokaryote, packaging in eukaryote, also heterochromatic region and euchromatic region of chromosome. Student, read all things, use your textbook, and also those points, notes type points. That's all for the today. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.